Hey everyone, welcome to the Know God. I'm Chiyo Natsu, and together we're charting the space between knowing and not knowing. To some I may seem like a spirit guide, but truly I'm just one of many ordinary people walking this path with you. Here we share a perspective that no God is God, and within that idea we explore the infinite possibilities. That's in paradox. Our universe reveals itself in astonishing layers of complexity. Galaxies burn bright. Life begins, and consciousness evolves, eventually daring to question its own place in the cosmos. But how does this incredible reality emerge? What lies behind it all? Could the beginning have been simple, even empty? Theory we explore today, called the Ground State Information Self-Organizing Model, or GSISOM, offers a profound and radical idea. It suggests that everything we experience may arise not from matter or motion, but from a paradox, one rooted in pure logic, a fundamental starting point pure. From this core principle, GSOM lays out a chain of logical unfolding, like self first and a pillar undergoes self-reference. It refers to itself. This self-reference creates a difference within itself, inequality, a foundational imbalance. That inequality initiates a unified space information flow, the start of something dynamic. From that flow, interaction arises. Interactions trigger non-linear dynamics, complex relationships and outcomes. These dynamics lead to amplification effects. Small differences grow larger. That amplification gives rise to emergent macroscopic structures, stars, atoms, organisms, and ultimately this cascading logic gives birth to complexity, the rich universe we observe. This process isn't a straight line, it feeds back into itself. Chiyo ascribes it as self-organizing, a living logic that generates the world by its own motion, and it all begins from an pillar. This perspective shifts everything. GSISOM says, it's not space and time that come first, but logic, information, a paradoxical principle that precedes all frameworks, even the model itself. So where does this entire unfolding happen? GSISOM introduces a concept called unified space, or US. It's more than just our visible to universe. It's the total stage of all reality. Unified space contains two fundamental layers. First, there's physical space, PS. This is the world we're familiar with. The space of galaxies, atoms, life and movement. It's what we see and measure, the tangible face of existence, but underneath PS there's a hidden substrate. Virtual space, or VS, isn't spatial in the normal sense. It's pre-dimensional, a realm of pure computation, potentiality, and information processing. It's the foundation from which PS is born, and between them flows a constant exchange, described by GSISOM as foundational balance, known as Tutru. The computational power of virtual space forms the foundation for physical space, and the continuous existence of physical space provides the foundation for the computation of virtual space. They're interdependent. VS generates PS. PS influences VS. Together, they make up unified space seamless whole, what we see and what silently computes beneath. This dual system doesn't run just once. It cycles, again and again, perhaps eternally. GSISOM visualizes this with the cyclical arrow, or CA, with eternity pini. From the paradox, Genesis ars arise. Virtual space stirs. Structure forms from the potential. Genesis evolves into existence. Physical space stabilizes. Complexity flourishes. We arrive. But all structures fade, dissolves. In decay, the information disperses, moving toward entropy. And then the cycle completes. Back to an pierre, the pure potential returns. A new cycle can begin. This cycle defines not just time or history, but the rhythm of all being unfolding. Unified space is sustained by this eternal loop. To keep this framework clear, GSISOM uses a precise symbolic shorthand. Let's review the key terms so far: GSISOM, ground state information self-organizing model, the theory itself, and PINPRO. The paradoxical order finds U as unified space total existence, the VS2 virtual space, the computational foundation PS3 physical space, the emergent universe, KA cyclical arrow, the eternal cycle. D aren't just names. They are tools, signposts for a deeper journey we're only beginning to take. So, what have we uncovered? We ask, how can complexity emerge from nothing? GSISOM answers, not with the atoms or gods, but with paradox and logic. And Pinkle is the conceptual spark. From it, Through feedback and unfolding comes all we see, a universe of structure and energy, suspended in the balance between virtual and physical space, cycling forever. But what is this and patripyi? Why does contradiction birth creation? And how can not equal become the root of everything? These are the mysteries ahead. In Module 2, we dive deeper into the strange and beautiful nature of the paradox itself. Until then, keep charting the space between knowing and not knowing.